Everyone, Bill Nichols here, Bill Nichols TV. Today, let's talk about some drone registration, deregistration, and some updates from dronepilotgroundschool.com. All right, so I've had a few questions about what people should do when they sell, they lose, they take their drones out of service. Maybe they're no longer working. They had to RMA them and send them back to DJI, and now that registration isn't valid because the serial number is different. So I'm going to walk you through really quick where you go on the FAA website. One, where you should have gone to register your drone, but then two, where you can go to deregister your drone or to transfer it or whatever you want to do. So let's hop right into that. I've got the FAA site up right now. It's registermyuas.faa.gov. If you haven't gone on there and created an account and you fly a drone, whether it's for hobby use or not for hobby use, hobby or commercial, you need to register it. You've got two different things to do. So after you create an account and you log in, you're going to come to this page, the account type. In model aircraft, I fly my UAS solely for recreation and not for commercial or non-hobby purposes. So you've got that. Or non-model, I fly my UAS for commercial, government, or other non-hobby purposes. I'm going to go in there. I recently sold my Inspire Pro, so I've already removed it. My Mavics that I have were on loan, so I haven't registered those here. I haven't done any commercial work with them. I registered them on the hobby side, then deregistered them. So I'm going to show you right now. I have a DJI Phantom 4, and I'll be registering a Phantom 4 Pro in here. But right here is where I go and I can see my registered inventory. So if you've never registered a drone, then a couple of things that you could do is you could go here to add UAS. It's going to come up with the type, and you select whether it's home built or purchased, the manufacturer, the serial number, the nickname, you're going to give it a name, and then the model, what is it? And then serial number, not applicable if it didn't have a serial number. Then you just click add. We're going to click cancel. And this Phantom 4, we'll go ahead and go through the deregistration process. I won't actually deregister it, but you can see that you've got your nickname here. So this is Phantom 4-1. It's a DJI Phantom 4. This is the serial number. This is the FAA registration number. So this number is what I need to put on a label or write directly onto the UAS or put it somewhere that it can easily be found if I had to show somebody. When it was issued, when it expires, and the status active. So I'm going to go in here and I can do a couple of things. I can clone this. I can cancel it. I can email it, so I can email the details. So if I go right here, this certificate will be emailed to wnichols@gmail.com. So that way I could email this, then print it out to carry it on me if I wanted, or to put it in the case, just to show somebody that yes, it is registered with the FAA, besides what's written on it. And then, or the details. So I can bring up the details, and you've got the same details right here that are on that front screen. So I don't really know why the detail is in there. But if we just go here to cancel, when it comes up to cancel, it brings up those details and it asks you for a reason. So was it damaged, lost, sold, or stolen? And then if I put in sold, I check here and I say cancel registration, it'll cancel the registration. It's as simple as that. You want to make sure that if you've registered this and you take your drone out of service, whether you sell it, you give it away as a gift, it's damaged, it's lost, or it's stolen, that you come in here and you cancel your registration so that if anything happens to that drone, the FAA is not coming looking for you, or they don't contact authorities that are then looking for you. So maybe it's used in a mishap, it injures somebody, it runs into a vehicle, it has a close call with a plane, and then it falls and somebody finds it and reports that number. If that number is still registered to you, when the FAA runs that number, it's going to come back to you, and then you're going to be brought into an investigation. You'll probably be cleared, but you're still going to have to answer some questions where when you get rid of it, you should just come on here and deregister it. So that's it. That's how quick it is to deregister. Really quick video today. So that's it on registering and deregistering your drone. I'm going to jump into some FAA news really quick, and then I'll tell you about a few things that I saw at CES. I didn't do any interviews or really record anything there. I was really under the weather. I was there for just a day, and because of a mishap that was on the 15 that closed the I-15 down in both directions for 15 hours, it took me hours longer to get to Vegas, and I was only there for the day. But I'll tell you a few of the things that I saw that I think are interesting. But really quick, I want to jump into just some really quick FAA stats that I think are interesting. So far, there's been 25,569 approximate applications processed through IACRA. That's where you go and you get your remote pilot certification. That's where you actually apply for. There's 5,700 plus still being processed. There's 630,000 about hobby registrations for drones, and there's almost 40,000 or 37,880 for commercial UAS registrations. Waivers, there's been a bunch right now. There's been 176 that have been approved. There have been 617 that are still in the queue. There's been 814 that have either been not approved or withdrawn. Out of those, the top 5 types of requests: night operations, operations over people, beyond visual line of sight operations, operating from a moving vehicle and a visual observer, and then airspace authorizations. So this is getting authorization to fly in something other than G airspace. That's there's been 620 Class E, 2,532 Class D, 1,236 Class C, and 681 Class B. So that's a lot of requests for airspace authorizations. So that's pretty neat to see. I haven't had to do any airspace authorizations yet. I am going to actually for a job that's coming up where I'm going to be flying somewhat close to San Francisco Airport, SFO, so we'll see if that goes through. As I do that, I'll run you through my process for applying. I'll show you how I'm applying, what verbiage I use, and then let you know if I get approved or denied so that you'll know if it's a good example that you could then use. And if it works, if it gets approved, then I'll put that up as a template for everybody to download. So this news actually came from Alan Perlman from DronePilotGroundSchool.com. They've done a lot of updates. There's been a ton of people that have gone to DronePilotGroundSchool.com from Bill Nichols TV. They've extended the discount, $50 for if you put a BNTV50. I'll put the link below. If you sign up, you'll get $50 off the $299. It'll be $249. And I'm going to start doing something. I'm going to do a giveaway next month for everybody that has signed up so far. And that giveaway, I'm going to give away a set of filters for a drone. I don't know if it'll be a Mavic or Phantom 4 or Phantom 4 Pro yet, but I am going to give for everybody that's already signed up on DronePilotGroundSchool.com. So if you haven't as of today, you won't be entered into this drawing, but I'll make everybody that went as of January, before January 1, next month I'll do a giveaway. I'll give away a set of filters. They're going to be about a $100 set of filters. And then every month after that, I'm going to do a giveaway for everybody that joined DronePilotGroundSchool.com from the previous month that I stopped it at. So at the end of February, I'll do one for everybody that joined in January. Just a way of saying thanks for showing that support through DronePilotGroundSchool.com. They've been awesome. They've actually thrown some support to this channel, so that's been great. I've got a great relationship with Alan, and really, I think it's the best course out there. It's not the cheapest, but oftentimes, in my opinion, the best isn't the cheapest. So I use them almost exclusively for my learning for passing my 107. I passed with a 96%. So going over there, anybody that signs up from now forward at the end of February, I will do another one for everybody that signed up in January. And I don't know what that'll be yet, but I will pull the names. I'll ask Alan for a list of people that signed up through Bill Nichols TV. I'll get that report, and then I will do a drawing at the end of February. Typically somewhere between 11 and 30 people a month, so pretty good odds. I'll always try and make it something specific, whether it's photography, whether it's drone related, maybe it's editing related, something, but something to give you guys some value and just something kind of fun. And really, that's it. If you subscribe to DronePilotGroundSchool.com, give them a shout out. I will throw you into the giveaway. And everybody that's already subscribed, like I said, I'm going to run a giveaway. I'll do that at the end of January. Just a way of saying thanks, guys, for supporting the channel. It's now up to about 10,500 subscribers, growing about 500 a week. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate all of you for watching, giving me all the feedback that you do. You keep watching. I'll keep making videos. I'll talk to you soon.